Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, welcome to our video. In this video, I will tell a historical story that took place in 1926. This historic story took place around the time of December 1926 until January 1927. Let's see the content in this video. Here are the contents that will be displayed in this video. Let's start with the chapter 1. Happy watching! Chapter 1. Discovering History. In Malaysia, flash floods happen frequently all year long. One of the greatest floods in the British Malaya history occurred during the month of December 1926 until January 1927. It contends that despite the extreme weather, the magnitude and the subsequent effects of the flood were made by the wars, the quick growth of commercial industry and agriculture, as well as by the British colonial government for hydraulic management, which occurred during the noticed monsoon. Chapter 2. Factor that causes great flood. There is 3 factors that causes great flood. First, monsoon or heavy rain. Floods are prevalent during the northeast monsoon season. This condition caused the atmospheric pressure to rise and form a very strong high pressure system in Siberia. Hence, one of the reasons that caused the great floods in 1926 was the heavy rain that continues rain from the night of 25 December until noon of 30 December. Second factor is hydraulic. The British colonial government's management of hydraulic resources was inadequate and never improved. It claims that the British government was forced to increase its investment in hydraulic planning as a result of the floods of 1926. Last but not least is mining industry. With the involvement of European investors in the late 90s, the tin mining industry, domination by the Malay nobility started to shift. Due to the high financial requirement of the tin mining process, European bankers start to dominate by introducing new mining equipment and expanding the mining. Chapter 3. Negative effects, either in terms of death, property damage, livestock, or causing these outbreaks during floods. Example of damage during floods can be seen through the damage to the building, and it contains stress and loss of life that deeply touch the heart of victims. Floods can damage home, shelter, and lives, regardless of whether they are humans or animals. Typically, the effects of an event can be seen not only when hit by a flood, but also after the event. This stress also occurs when they must clean the yard and the surrounding area, which sometimes takes a long time, up to weeks or months. Chapter 4. Losses suffered after the Great Flood. In Perak, district ARIFF, Perak, Kuala Kangsar, which also includes sub-district of Ruas, Kinta, Batang Padang, and Lower Perak. Bridge between Kuala Kangsar and Pontoon Bridge in Anggor destroyed. 800 kampung house in Manong destroyed. Also 60% of house in Chomping and Tepus destroyed. In Pahang, in Raub, almost no house survived at Batu Talam and Tega. In Lipis, houses in July Street completely submerged, while railway station submerged to the roof. In Kelantan, railway construction camps from the Manik Urai, Keris, Kebubu, Dabong, and Bertam were washed away. In Terengganu, massive damage to the trees, crops, cattle, and poultry, while hundreds of houses were carried or washed away. Chapter 5: Environmental Change and Post-Disaster Management by British Malaya. Landscape and Environment Change. Malaya was well known for the mining of tin, mineral, and rubbers. The commodity of the business caused deforestation at a hard part of Pigeon jungle. Additionally, soil deterioration as a result of mining. When flood hit, some part of the area produced landslide or mud flood. Post-disaster management by British Malaya. Private bodies and individuals take swift action as opposed to government bodies to help victims in need. They are resourceful in terms of safety, equipment, foods, and clothes. Flood donation has raised $930 straight dollars conducted by public and private institutions. British government also in concern when recent flood hit quakes a malaria attack. They respond by following the advice of anti-malaria committee. The government also raised a fund for food donation with $10,000 straight dollars. Chapter 6: Challenge of Flood Disaster Management in Malaysia. Malaysia is located in a geologically stable zone that, with the exception of floods and man-made calamities, is practically disaster-free. Every year, floods cause a large number of deaths, gas outbreaks, property and agriculture destruction, and other intangible losses. Next is method. First, primary data, including in-depth qualitative interviews with the key stakeholders, field observation, and documentation of SOP on flood preparedness, warning, and evacuation system. Secondary data is including historical flood data, a review of existing SOP, government reports, NGO documents, and other reports. Last but not least is the DID is the country-recognized flood management body in Malaysia. The DID principal flood mitigation policy and plan are mostly structural in nature. For example, dams, embankments to control flood flows. Conclusion. In conclusion, the consequence and effect of the flood will also discuss in the flood mitigation measures being used in Malaysia will briefly discuss. Further, the paper reviews the budget allocation for the flood mitigation project by the Malaysian government under the Malaysian plan. Extreme storm events are attributed to several contributory factors. Among the contributory factors, intensity or duration of precipitation is widely adopted in relating to hydrological extreme events. Assigning arbitrary threshold of a precipitation or flow amplitude is the same as the onset of an extreme hydrological event.